Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Good morning. I am well. Thank you. Another week, another conspiracy theory.
It's amazing. And I've spoken a bit on the show about this too, about the Kate Middleton. She was promised time off. We wouldn't look at her until Easter. But a lot of weird stuff's going on in the royal family. And there's a vacuum of information, and where there's a vacuum of information, the conspiracy theorists will land.
Yeah, we've really hit a sweet spot here with pop culture, royals, conspiracies. If the Swifties could avert their attention from Taylor Swift and move on to Kate Middleton, I think we'd find her within moments. In case you've missed this story, though, Kate Middleton, the palace told us in January that she was having abdominal surgery. They said it was going to be a 10-week or so recovery and that we wouldn't see her until Easter.
2 weeks in hospital. That's substantial.
Yeah. We didn't get any specifics on what the surgery was, the nature of it, but just they said, she's going away. She's going to need time to recover. She won't be back. Of course, that timeline is playing out. People have maybe forgotten or they've grown impatient and we haven't seen her. The last time she was seen was Christmas. So the conspiracies have rolled in thick and fast.
But part of that is that all four major working royals, because Charles slimmed down the royal family. There's him, there's Queen Camilla, there's Kate Middleton and William. All of them at the moment are missing in action.
Pretty much.
That's what is going on. And people are saying we've never seen this before. The Queen on her last days on earth was photographed meeting a new Prime Minister. Her hands were black. We saw photos of Prince Philip looking like a cadaver.
Why were her hands black?
Well, she was obviously so old and ill by then.
Oh, yeah. Frail, yeah.
And frail. But they fronted up. The world is saying, people are saying, well, where's the PR here? And they're not listening.
Well, what's interesting, I think, is when we think about the treatment that Harry and Meghan got, and, think what you will and say what you will about them. But they, Meghan was hounded constantly, constant coverage. Yep. What was she eating? What was she doing? What was she wearing? Why was it wrong? And then the sort of privacy that's now being afforded to Kate by the British tabloids, because all this speculation is pretty much online. It's on Twitter, it's on Reddit, it's in the forums, it's on social media, but it's not really being reported on widely in the British tabloids.
No, they're giving her that time.
Which kind of plays into that relationship that Harry sort of told us a little bit more about, that, William and Kate are sort of in bed with the British media and they call the shots. But on the other side of this, there are some genuinely hilarious conspiracies. So I thought maybe we could go through a few of those.
That's what I'm here for.
So the overarching idea is that, she's probably in a basement dungeon, but I liked that she could be on The Masked Singer. That was a good one. That she has had a boob job.
Oh, right. I heard Brazilian butt lift.
Yep, there was the BBL, that she had a bad haircut and is growing out a fringe that she's regretted. I thought that was a good one.
That can happen.
There are people that think she might have died, but I don't know about that.
Coma gets mentioned a lot.
Yep. Oh, vaccines get mentioned a lot.
Of course.
The anti-vaxxers think.
Oh, the cookers have gone crazy.
Oh, there's threads that just say the vaccines have kicked in. Yeah. This is what happens. There are theories that she's had a secret baby who has red hair, so hiding that one away. That she has eloped with Princess Eugenie. Yeah. She's locked in a bathroom. She's joined ISIS. She's on a mission to the moon. That she's becoming non-binary. So there's all of that.
But in the midst
she's hanging out with Harold Holt.
In the midst of that, it is unusual for the royal family not to play the PR game. And they have said, yes, she's going to be having surgery. You won't see her till Easter. But without Prince Charles, without the Queen, without William, who's, acting unusually at the moment, there is a vacuum, and they normally would fill that somehow.
And the Camilla thing is, this just broke overnight, that apparently from today, she's having 2 weeks off. She's going on a holiday or something.
But I think
the timing is so bizarre.
So bizarre. I think King Charles, must be more seriously ill than we have been led to believe.
I think that possibly this all ties into that maybe we don't know what cancer he has yet, but we know he's undergoing treatment. There are rumours online that he has pancreatic cancer.
I read that too.
There are also rumours online that Kate Middleton's in an induced coma. So who knows what's true. But I think certainly they're probably getting their ducks lined up for something. Why we wouldn't hear from them, I don't know. Kate Middleton, Princess Catherine, we've seen her half an hour after she gives birth with the perfectly coiffed, blow-dried hair. So the really long recovery time on this, I think, raises some valid questions.
None of them are playing the royal game at the moment, and it's so interesting. Something's going to blow.
My big observation here is, how bad is Harry? How much is Harry on the nose when Prince Andrew is getting wheeled out ahead of him? That's all I can say about that. Well, great work, Em. Thank you very much.
Thank you.